Born of thunder and mortal blood, crowned in madness, raised in fire. He lifted the world on his shoulders, not as a god, but as a man. This is the story of Hercules. Hercules, you know the name, the strong man of myth, the slayer of monsters, the demigod who wrestled death itself. But beyond the pop culture icon lies a far deeper story, a tale of tragedy, endurance, and the battle between man and the divine. Let's strip away the Disney polish and dig into the real Hercules, the Roman god born of pain, driven by rage, and worshipped by emperors and peasants alike. Hercules is the Roman name for the Greek hero Heracles, a name that ironically means glory of Hera. But Hera, queen of the gods, hated him with a divine passion. Why? Because Hercules was the illegitimate son of her husband, Zeus, and a mortal woman named Alcmene. He was the living reminder of betrayal. From the moment he was born, Hera plotted to destroy him. When he was just an infant, she sent serpents into his cradle. But the baby crushed them with his bare hands, a sign of things to come. Raised as a mortal, Hercules was unmatched in strength. He tamed wild horses, mastered every weapon, and defeated entire armies. But his greatest enemy was inside him. In a fit of madness inflicted by Hera, he slaughtered his own wife, Megara, and their children. It's one of the darkest turns in mythology. And it's here that Hercules becomes more than just a hero. He becomes a tragic figure, one who must atone. His penance? 12 impossible labors, each more brutal than the last. Tasks designed not only to break his body but to cleanse his soul. He faced the Nemean lion, a beast whose hide no weapon could pierce. Hercules strangled it with his bare hands, then wore the skin as armor. He fought the Hydra, a serpent with 9 heads, cut one off and 2 grew back. He burned the stumps to stop the regrowth. He chased the Ceryneian hind, captured the Erymanthian boar, cleaned the filth of the Augean stables in a single day by rerouting a river. He wrestled the Cretan bull, stole the man-eating horses of Diomedes, and retrieved the belt of the Amazon queen Hippolyta. He journeyed to Hades to bring back Cerberus, the 3-headed guard dog of the underworld. Few mortals ever returned from the land of the dead. Hercules did. These weren't just monster fights. Each labor was a spiritual confrontation, a chance to face fear, chaos, death, and come out transformed. But his life wasn't all battles and glory. Hercules' relationships were often marked by pain. His second wife, Deianira, accidentally caused his death. She gave him a robe poisoned with the blood of a dying centaur, thinking it would rekindle his love. Instead, it burned his flesh from the inside. In agony, Hercules built his own funeral pyre. As the flames consumed him, the gods took pity and elevated him to Olympus. He was no longer just a hero. He had become a god. The Romans embraced Hercules with fervor. They called him Hercules Invictus, the Unconquered. He was worshipped at the Era Maxima in Rome's cattle market. Merchants prayed to him. Soldiers carved his image into their weapons. Emperors claimed him as an ancestor. Even everyday Romans placed statues of Hercules in their homes and crossroads shrines. Why? Because Hercules wasn't distant like Jupiter or Neptune. He was human. He suffered. He failed. But he kept going. Hercules represents something deeper than muscle and might. He is the archetype of the hero as described by Carl Jung, a figure who confronts darkness, not just outside but within. His labors are symbols of psychological transformation. The lion of rage, the hydra of trauma, the stables of guilt. He is also the wounded redeemer, a being who sins deeply but seeks cleansing through action. He reminds us that true strength isn't in never falling, but in rising again, no matter how deep the pit. Today, Hercules lives on in countless forms. He's in comic books like Marvel's Hercules, cracking jokes and punching gods. He's in video games as a boss fight or a playable brute. He's in movies, cartoons, and anime. He's a gym name, a protein shake, a brand. But beyond all that, his story still resonates. In every underdog who won't quit, in every person fighting their demons, In every soul who seeks redemption after ruin, there is a little bit of Hercules. In the end, picture this: a man on fire, not broken, not defeated, but ascending. The lion's skin burning away, the mortal sins falling behind. And above him, the gods waiting, not in judgment, but in welcome. Hercules didn't just earn his place in Olympus. He earned his place in us. Because we, too, are capable of great strength. We, too, are shaped by our labors. And we, too, carry the weight of the world, one step at a time. Thanks for watching. If you found this video inspiring, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more mythology deep dives. Drop a comment below. What's your favorite version of Hercules? Ancient hero, Disney demigod, or comic book legend? Until next time, remember, the greatest strength lies not in never falling, but in rising again.